This is Gigi's channel, where we share our expertise.
Hello, Vasavi here again. So in this video, we are going to use the TOA formula. Let's see how it works. The TOA. T-O-A. The T stands for tangent. So that's a tan theta. And tan theta, we all know it is opposite O over A. So let's see how to work with tan theta as a ratio in few of the trigonometric formula. Let's take the first example. I have a right angle triangle here. In this question, the angle is over here. It is given as 28 degrees and this side is given as 40. You are asked to find this side, okay? So now just look at the sides given and the side you need to find out. So this is opposite side, okay? This is opposite to the angle and this one is adjacent side, adjacent to the angle 28. So opposite and adjacent, we use opposite and adjacent in tan theta. So in these type of problems where the side opposite and adjacents are involved, you use the tan theta, okay? So I'm using that here. So my tan theta, I'm just plugging in the value. Tan theta is 28 here is equal to opposite. Opposite we don't know, so let's take it as x divided by the adjacent, which is 40. Now to get rid of the denominator 40, you need to times it with 40, right, on both sides. Okay, so I'm just multiplying both sides by 40. So what happens? You get this 40 and 40 will get cancelled and you get 40 times tan 28 is equal to x. So now you need to find the value of tan 28. You can use a calculator to find the this value tan 28, and before that make sure your calculator is in degree mode, and then when you press tan 28 on it you get a value 0.53. I have already rounded this off to 4 decimal places. 17 is equal to your x. Now when you multiply that, you get x is equal to 21.2684. When I multiplied the 40 and 0.5317, I got my answer as 21.2684. Now since this is the side, the length of the side, right? So I can round it off to 1 decimal place. So the number next to this is the number in the hundreds place is 6, which is more than 5. So I just add 1 to this number in the tens place. So your answer is 21.3. This is just as we did your sine and cos theta, okay? Here, but the sides you're using is opposite and adjacent. So we use the tan ratio here. The next question, it is given that the angle is 41 here. And this side is given as 1.9 and this is to be found out. Okay, so I take it as x. Now again I repeat, the opposite and adjacent side involved. So the angle, since your angle is over here, this would be your opposite side and this would be your adjacent side. Since opposite and adjacent sides are involved, you take tan theta. So you have tan 41, right? The theta is 41 here is equal to opposite. Opposite is 1.9 this time, okay? And your adjacent is x. That is what we need to find out. So times throughout by x. So I multiply both the side by x. So the x and x gets cancelled here, and you would get x times tan 41 is equal to 1.9. Take the tan to the other side to get x, right? So just keep your x on your left and remove the tan 41 from your left side. So for that you need to divide this by tan 41 on both sides. So what happens? The tan 41 here will get cancelled and you get x is equal to 1.9 over tan 41. Use your calculator to find tan 41. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. The tan 41 is 0.8693. So I got, when I divided that 1.9 by this value, I got my x as 2.1857. So round it off to the 1 decimal place. Since this is more than 5, I add 1 here, and my x value, that is my adjacent side, is equal to 2.2. Next problem, the third one, is to find out the angle. Angle is not given. Instead, they have given you the adjacent and the opposite side. So this is theta here. So if your theta is here, you know your adjacent side is this and the opposite side is this, right? Okay. Now the values given are, here this is 8 and this one is 11. Again, since opposite side and adjacent sides are involved, I would take tan theta formula. So we know tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Since we don't know what is the theta, I just take the tan theta as it is, and for the opposite and adjacent side I'm plugging in the value. Opposite is 11, right? So 11 over 8. So I get the value. When I do 11 over 8, I get tan theta as 1.375. This is tan theta. So since you know you need to find out the theta, the value, the angle theta, you just take the tan to the other side. I told you, every time you find the angle, you have to find the inverse function, right? So this time it is tan inverse of the value 1.375. Use the arc tangent or tan inverse in your calculator. 53.9726. Since it is degree measures, I just round it off to the whole number. So that would be 54. Okay. I take 54 because 9 is greater than 5. So I add 1 to this. And so it is 54 degrees is your answer. So these are the 3 problems which you can expect using the tan theta. And I hope you are now thorough with the saw, car and the tour formula. Thank you.